Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So if you're new to the channel, sorry about that, I just clapped right in front of the lav mic. If you're new to the channel, my name is Big Ball Vlogs. I do reviews, news, everyday vlogging, and every once in a while I'll do a tutorial. And I'm back. I mean, I think yesterday I was supposed to put a video up, but my timing got off because a couple days ago, while I was trying to upload a video, for some reason my connection was super duper slow, and it didn't actually upload until the following day. So I can't remember what day that was, but it threw off my timing on having up like an every other day video. But I've been kind of distracted and doing other things. If you saw my last video, I mentioned how my girlfriend and I had not had any adventures because of the whole COVID-19 thing, and we were eager to go out and do something. And I said to her, I said, hey, when was the last time we hopped on a plane? That day we hopped on a plane, and then we hopped out of a plane. If you guys have followed the channel for a while, you know I am a sucker for a deal. I'm a sucker for high value at a low cost. And with that, I wanted to kind of talk about this new microphone that I picked up. And if you've been following the channel, I bought so many of these products. I should be reaching out to them and saying, hey, is there some kind of affiliation I can kind of get with you guys? Because I've been recommending your products forever. And that is from this company called Neewer, and that might be a little bit backwards in the camera, but it's Neewer. I have bought so many of their products and absolutely loved every last thing that they put out, and that is no joke. I am not talking about this because I'm going to say, hey, there will be an affiliate link to Amazon in the comments below. I absolutely love Neewer products. In fact, the latest video that I can think of that I bought a Neewer product for was the DJI Osmo Action. I bought an amazing set of ND filters for that were from the company Neewer, that were like $30 or $40 less than anything else that was out there in the market, and they absolutely worked amazing. They were high quality, great glass. I mean, I could not complain. They were like 40 bucks. But what brings me to the Neewer microphone is because I have been primarily shooting with my cell phone. I mean, again, I'm going to go on a little rant here. Everybody's running out to go get the new Sony Z1, whatever the heck that is, because of all the new features. Most of that stuff you can actually do if you have any compact camera, if you know how to use it. But I've been using my cell phone because, like, if I want to do product review, and get like that zoom in, and this is the front facing cam, by the way, get that zoom in where my face kind of goes out, and then when I do this, it goes back. It does it like that. I don't have to go out and spend $800 on a camera to get it to do it. But I wanted better sound because right now I am actually using the lavalier mic. In the past, I had been using just the cameras, the cell phones, microphones, and it was picking up too much of the sound of the aquarium. But I wanted to get some kind of microphone. I was hoping for a wireless lavalier mic because there are situations like this, or now that I'm doing like a lot of outdoor stuff where I got to put the camera down and walk away from it. And if I have a microphone, you could still hear my voice. In my previous video about that annoying beat coming from the DJI Mavic Air 2, I had the phone recording while flying the drone. And as I put the phone down or turned my head away from it, you could definitely hear the difference in sound quality because I was talking away from the microphones. So looking for a new microphone. I was looking for lav mics, specifically wireless lavalier mics. I came across this, and it came up as a cell phone microphone. And I was like, hey, that looks like a regular hot shoe, camera style microphone. I'm not sure why they're labeling it a cell phone microphone. But when I got it and I kind of went through the box, it was because they actually gave you a cable that has the right connections for a cell phone. So if I have another one here, do I have another connection that I can show you? Okay, here we go. So it came with a couple of different cables. It came with this coily cable, which is just for camera to microphone connections, and it has only 2 of those little rings on it. So what you normally have to do is, if you have one like this that has 2 rings on it and you want to hook it to your cell phone, I actually have an adapter that has you plug in that 3.5 to the adapter, and it puts 3 rings on it. I don't remember what that's called right now, but this is what this cable does. So it goes into the back of the microphone with the 2 rings on it, and it comes out the other side with the 3 rings on it, which, if your phone still currently has a 3.5 adapter, this should work because it's more set up for like the, your cell phone's headphone / microphone jack. But again, I was kind of, I guess, stumped again because my phone doesn't have a 3.5 adapter, and I went out on Amazon thinking that I could just buy a an inexpensive converter like this one, and it didn't work for me. In fact, it didn't work at all. When I plugged it in, I got a lot of static, if it worked at all. And I actually had to go back and buy the Samsung version. So there is actually, if you have a Samsung phone or USB-C Android type phone, there are some of these little, $7, $8 adapters that will work, but I will recommend that you get one that's made by the cell phone manufacturer, or one that says that it works with your cell phone that you have, because this one did not work with the Note 10 Plus. And the Note 10 Plus, this costs like $5. The Note 10 Plus adapter, which is currently plugged into the phone, costs 14. So you can't always get a great deal in order to get something that works. But yeah, I kind of got this microphone. I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what was so great about it. I currently have it just on a little tripod that I got with maybe one of my, GoPro kits. It's also sitting on a ball head swivel mount here so that I can point it up to me if I have it sitting on the table. And I like the way that it is made. I mean, it's just got high quality. Some of the things I want to point out about this is this cable right here. I guess the kind of keep the components from wearing down. It seems like it has a rotating plug end. So when you rotate it, it rotates about, let's see, 260 something degrees. It will not rotate 360. It will stop at each end. The construction of the actual mount here, I like it. I had a previous one that I was using. Do I have that microphone on the table? Yes, I had this one, and this was just a clone of a Rode Micro, and it's actually worked pretty good, but it only costs like $40 versus $100 of the Rode Micro. But it came with this style hot shoe mount, and I broke this just trying to snap it in. It kind of snapped off. So again, I wanted to kind of get something that was more up to date, newer, newer, not newer, not newer. But I'm going to keep this to the side for any other camera products that I've had. But again, I wanted to try this out, and I wanted to kind of give you a first hands, I guess, use of it, and let you see how it sounds before I, make an opinion on which sounds better to me. I know a lot of people will do demos for microphones, and they'll be like, hey, this is an excellent microphone, but I think this one sounds better. And I'm like, that one sounds like crap to me. It's all tinny, doesn't have any bass in it to my voice. I mean, I don't like it, but maybe, I'm not a professional, I'm not an audiophile. Maybe that is the right sound for other people. I find that this little $7 lavalier mic, I think it was called Pop Voice, something I got again off of Amazon, gives me amazing sound. It's got maybe a 6-foot cord on it, so I am tethered to it. But I wanted to see how this actually works compared to something like the microphone that I'm using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick sound test just to give you an idea of what the microphones of the Note 10 Plus sound like. And then what we'll do is we'll plug this in and see what this sound like. So currently I am using the lavalier mic. So audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio test, lavalier mic. Okay, so now I have unplugged the lavalier mic, and I am now using the internal microphones of the Samsung Note 10 Plus. How does it sound? Audio test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio test, internal microphones, Samsung Note 10 Plus. Can you hear the aquarium? Can you hear anything in the background? All right, so now and for the remainder of this video, I am shooting I am recording the sound using the Neewer cell phone. I call it a hot shoe mic, but it's actually a shotgun microphone. So this may be maybe not the best environment for using a shotgun microphone, because I do have sound coming from behind me, which is probably going to pick up. I think the best time to use a shotgun microphone is when you're outdoors and there's a whole bunch of sound coming from all different directions, and you want to pick up on your voice when you're standing directly in front of the microphone. I think a shotgun microphone actually works more like a parabolic microphone, where it's a directional voice pickup or sound pickup. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to turn this a little bit away from the aquarium. So now I'm kind of talking into the side of it. And this is the audio test for the Neewer cell phone microphone. In fact, what does the box say on this one? The box Neewer products just come in a simple brown branded box, but it's not the box that I'm concerned with. It's actually the product that's on the inside. So audio test from the Neewer cell phone hot shoe shotgun mic. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How does this sound compared to the previous microphone? Do you pick up a lot of the aquarium noise in the background? Especially now I got the microphone turned off to the side. So inside the box you get a pretty generic sort of like product description and use manual. And then you also have, again, another fold out style pamphlet that tells you how you can use this for your cell phone, where to plug things in, and don't drop it, don't get it wet, things like that. Very simple. And if that keeps the cost down, it is all right with me. I don't need a $50 box to hype the product up to like $75 when all I really want is a microphone and I want to kind of get good sound from it. But yeah, I mean this is the Neewer mic. So if you know anybody who is currently getting into YouTube, or they're getting into maybe doing some type of a podcast and they want to get a microphone, this is probably a very good condenser mic. Again, I got to go back and listen to it again using some headphones to see which one sounds best to me. But I mean, you have now at least 3 points of reference of how this is going to sound versus the internal phones, microphones, a lavalier mic like this one, or like an external shotgun mic. Now, this also came with a dead cat, so if you're using it outdoors and it's windy, these dead cats work absolutely amazing. It's like anyway, if you don't know what a dead cat is, it's just a wind muff. If you figure you have a bottle and you're blowing into the bottle to make those whiskey bottle type tones, you wouldn't be able to do it with a dead cat over it because the wind would not be able to kind of like go into that microphone the same way it would as if it were exposed. Right now, I have the foam attachment on. I guess it's an internal foam. I don't know what you're using for, but maybe a spit guard or something like that, but it might have a different sound if I took that off versus having it on. I just put it on because it came in the box and I thought I would use it that way. I didn't want to damage the microphone or have anything, kind of like fall in it or damage. It does have some openings on it. And again, like I said, I don't want to play with it right now. I have another one I actually bought 2 of these. I like them so much. I bought 2 of them, but it is it's a very nice constructed microphone. So hey, that was all I had for you today. I mean, maybe I might come up with something. I got some teasers. I've been working on some teasers kind of for the channel. I want to kind of like promote the channel through TikTok, and I want to kind of get more on that social media thing. So you will see things coming from me that hopefully you like. I kind of was coming up with this idea for sort of promoting the channel by coming up with this series called I Got the Shot. Whether it was with a camera, any of my cameras, or the drone, some kind of crazy, edgy, amazing shot that I managed to get in situations that probably were not ideal. So keep an eye out for them. If I can get the 10,000 and I get those, what do they call it, stories that YouTube has, you'll definitely see them here. But if not, you'll probably see them on my Instagram or on my TikTok, Big Ball Vlogs. Talk to you later. Peace.